The use of ginger for food flavouring can be traced back over 5,000 years. It's withstood the test of time. And now, one Australian company is developing new and exciting ways to manage this age-old crop to help ensure its sustainability for years to come. So there's no secret ingredient in your flagship product, John. It's all about the ginger, right?
It is all about the ginger. We use real ginger, locally grown, especially for us. It's Queensland Gold ginger.
John McLean is the CEO of Bundaberg Brewed Drinks, makers of the famous Bundaberg Ginger Beer and 13 other brews. So why are you based in Bundaberg?
This is where it all started. It's the climate, it's the soil, and we think that is what we need to take the real fruit, the herbs, the ginger to make the best soft drink in the world.
It's obvious that high-quality ginger is critical to the company's operations. To ensure the long-term sustainability of the Queensland Gold variety, Bundaberg Brewed Drinks have invested in a local research farm.
So Laura, this is what we're growing. So this is Queensland Gold. It's a different species, and as you can see, the hand is quite big. You can smell that.
Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it? John, what's the purpose of this research farm?
What we're doing is we're looking at our environmental practices, we're looking at how we can be more sustainable, but also how we can grow ginger more efficiently and effectively to get a bigger hand and a better hand at the end of the day.
And what are you specifically focusing on?
We're trying to make disease-resistant seed crop. Ginger's it's a fantastic crop, but it's susceptible to bugs and mites and diseases and what sort of stuff. To be able to sustain changes in climatic conditions. And so we're working through all of those different variables to try and make a better quality plant at the end.
And what does this mean for your farmers?
It reduces the need for pesticides and chemicals in the growing process. So it actually reduces our impact. So creating clean green ginger is a lighter footprint ginger.
Shane Templeton is a trusted farmer who supplies to Bundaberg Brewed Drinks. During this time, he has seen change in the way ginger is farmed.
And that's ginger.
Oh, wow, it's huge.
Yeah, no, it does grow big and grows from that.
Oh, wow.
That's a seed piece.
So you literally just plant a piece like this?
Yes.
And this is what you get?
Yeah.
Right, so this is what's going into the Bundaberg Brewed Drinks product?
Yep, this is going.
And it smells delicious.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, it's great smell.
Shane, how have you changed the way you grow your ginger?
So we've actually gone from like a monoculture type situation where you grow one crop to more of a rotational cropping system, looking at the whole farm system so that we will do ginger one year, sugarcane another, soybeans, cover crop it back into ginger another time. Beef cattle, we do that as well. Trying to keep like a good healthy soil, get the organic carbon levels up, things like that. Decreases diseases, increases carbon. That's what we're looking for.
What's the goal for the future of your farm?
Goal for the future is to keep producing top quality produce sustainably. Like I'm a third generation ginger grower. We've got to really think about how we can keep doing that. We've got a fourth generation coming through, really exciting for us as a business. Very important that we look at how we can decrease our footprint. Bundaberg Brewed Drinks, they're a massive supporter for the Australian ginger industry. So whenever we want them, they sort of step up and say, yep, we're here to help. And also, we supply them ginger, so we get that Australian ginger into that Aussie product that goes overseas and all around Australia. You end up with that iconic bottle. When you see that iconic bottle, you sort of get a sense of pride when you know you've had like a little bit to do with that.
It's clear Bundaberg Brewed Drinks and local ginger farmers like Shane are open to change as they strive to become more sustainable. But there's one thing that won't change: the brewing process.
Brewing is the only thing that creates the depth of flavour that makes our beverages so fantastic. We take up to 7 days to release the flavour in our time-honoured process of brewing our drinks. We slice the ginger, we dry the ginger, and then just as we're ready to brew it, we grind it, we ferment it, and then we wait. We sit 7 days for some products. For ginger beer, it's 3 days. And that releases the flavour that we want you to taste. And in fact, in the bottle, if you were to invert it, you can see the ginger that we leave behind to make sure you get the right flavour.
What's your approach to sustainable packaging?
We bottle in glass so the flavour doesn't change. And incidentally, glass is infinitely recyclable. 98% of this bottle can be recycled again and again and again. We're a member of the Australian Packaging Covenant, and we've been trying to improve our recyclability, our processes. 61% of what we use in the business is recycled. There's always more we can do, and that's why we're taking steps to continuously improve our environmental credentials.
As a fourth-generation family business, John and his team understand their future requires a resilient and sustainable region, and they provide support where they can.
All of our sugar comes from the local community, the local farmers here. Our ginger comes locally as well, and we try to get as many of the fruits and herbs as we possibly can locally. You know, we grow people. We've got young apprentices coming through. It's great to see people growing up in our business and adding to the community. But Bundaberg is our community. We live in this community. We're part of this community. Our family is here. It supported us through the hard times and we're supporting it. We put a lot into the economy. We help grow our community.
So what's next?
The next bit's exciting because we're setting up a new brewery. It's going to be better, more energy efficient, more water efficient. We're setting it up for the future, how we can recycle, reuse, reduce. And we're working in lots of different ways in that new brewery. So when it's up and running, our footprint in many areas will be so much better than what it is today. New technology versus old technology. It's just an exciting time, and I can't wait to hand it over to the fourth generation.